Good, you're back. Well, what did Mallory have to say? Is the amulet authentic?
Delvin is, an interesting character. He seems to be quite fond of you. Regardless, the amulet is authentic, specifically crafted for members of the Emperor's Elder Council.
Oh, now that explains quite a bit. Motier, you naughty, naughty boy. Hiring the Dark Brotherhood to help you rise beyond your station. Was Mallory willing to buy the amulet?
He was. There's a letter of credit with your name on it.
Splendid. Then we're ready to begin. Or, more specifically, you're ready to begin. After all, you're the one the Night Mother spoke to. Now then, I hope you have something nice to wear, because you're going to a wedding.
I'm sorry. I'm going to a what now?
Well, more like the public reception. It should be a lovely affair. You'll mingle with the guests, eat some cake, stab the bride. And they say romance is dead.
And here I was thinking I might catch a break. Who's the target?
The target's name is Vittoria Vici. She oversees the East Empire Company's business holdings in Solitude. The wedding is being held in that city, at the Temple of the Divines. Her death will cause an uproar. We want people to notice. Kill Vici while she's addressing her guests, as is the custom.
You want me to kill her while she's addressing the guests? I'm not sure I can do that without anyone noticing.
This is a public kill. How you do it is entirely up to you. Arrow to the throat, knife in the belly. Your choice, so long as it's loud and messy. Because of the current political climate, people are going to assume the murder is related to the bad blood between the Legion and Stormcloaks. In any event, when Vici dies, it's going to be complete pandemonium. Best have your escape route planned out in advance.
I'll see what I can do. What exactly does this Vici have to do with the Emperor, though?
An excellent question. Vittoria Vici is the first cousin to our dear Emperor, Titus Mede II. Vici has obvious imperial connections. Her husband has ties to the Stormcloaks. Their union is a step toward reconciliation. So if there's a murder at the wedding, not only will it stall the peace process, it will send shockwaves throughout the entire empire. The Emperor's hand will be forced. He'll have to travel to Skyrim to deal with the aftermath. And he'll find the Dark Brotherhood waiting.
Why isn't he attending the wedding himself?
He had a trip to Skyrim planned for months, and cancelled at the last minute, much to his cousin's dismay. Seems the Emperor realized his presence would necessitate a more direct role in the ongoing hostilities, a role he was obviously unwilling to take. All that will change with his cousin's murder. Everyone will think it was motivated by the conflict between the Imperial Legion and Stormcloaks. And the Emperor will be forced to come clean up the mess. Off to Solitude with you. Time to give the Emperor some real motivation to visit Skyrim.
It's no fair. I love weddings. Astrid should have given this contract to me. Instead, she's got me visiting cities and assessing security. How boring.
Yeah, pretty sure Astrid has a thing for keeping me busy. Rest assured, though, the next big contract is all yours. I don't much see myself escaping Solitude in one piece.
Listen, I think I can help you. The wedding reception is outside the Temple of the Divines, right?
It is.
The bride will probably address the crowd from the balcony. It overlooks the courtyard. Well, there's an old statue there. I've seen it, hanging right over where she'll be standing. Old means weak. Weak means full.
Huh. I'll keep that in mind.
Until next time, brother.
latest exploit certainly has the sanctuary talking.
Vizara?
Greetings, brother. Your contract sounds simple, which means it certainly will not be. Getting into that reception will be easy, but have you thought about getting out?
You, surprised me. What are you doing here?
Astrid ordered me to keep an eye on you. Figured you could use a hand when the chaos erupted.
She must have an awful lot of faith in you. This is a suicide mission.
I've been part of the Dark Brotherhood from the day I first hatched. I am Shadow Scale, you see. Born under the sign of the Shadow. An assassin in service to the King of Blackmarsh. But that was a lifetime ago. Today, I am the last of my kind. My order is extinct. Now, I happily serve Astrid. I am a trained killer, and once again have been given purpose.
What do you think about the Night Mother's resurgence, then? Does it complicate anything for you?
Truthfully, I'm not entirely sure. It's not that I don't have the utmost respect for Sithis and the Night Mother and the ancient ways. I do. But I've never been much for religion. I kill because it's what I've been trained to do. It's all I know. So long as Astrid is happy, I'm happy. It would be best if we spoke little until you've completed your task. Be on your guard, brother.
Typical Imperial rot. You speak of Skyrim like you know the land. Know its people. You're from Cyrodiil. You know nothing about us. Nothing!
Oh, I know enough. I know those trouble-making Stormcloaks refuse to submit to Imperial authority. Such seditious behavior. Why, it's treason!
And when the elves marched into your beloved Cyrodiil, and everyone took up arms against them, wasn't that treason? Against the Dominion, huh?
Why, that's not the same thing at all. The Dominion were invaders, conquerors. We had to fight them to preserve our own way of life.
My point exactly.
Good people of Solitude. I just wanted to take this time to thank you all for being here. To thank you for sharing this wonderfully happy day with myself and my new husband. These days, it seems there is dread everywhere, whether it be war or dragon. But I beg you, here, today, put such fears aside. Enjoy yourselves. Today, the problems of Skyrim are not my problems, nor are they yours. In this courtyard, there are no Stormcloaks. There are no Imperials. There are only people come to celebrate a union of two souls. So make merry! I thank you all again for making this the best wedding a woman could ask for. You have all helped to make this a truly extraordinary wedding. All of my dreams have come true. So thank you. Thank you all.
Vittoria! No! By the gods, no! No!
Assassin, up on the ridge!
The bride has been murdered! Somebody help!
Help! Somebody help! Murdered in cold blood! I'm going to put you down! Put up a real fight! No one can save you now! You're a dead man! Come on!
I guess we should have expected this response, I'll try and hold him off as best I can. You get back to the sanctuary.
If you stay, you won't make it out alive.
I'll be fine. Go.
It all ends here, assassin!
The news is everywhere. Vittoria Vici, the Emperor's cousin, butchered at her own wedding. Well done. Let's see His Eminence try to ignore this.
You should be thanking Babette, really. The gargoyle was her idea.
Now, why doesn't that surprise me? Quite brilliant, isn't she? With Vici's murder, you've started us down a path the Dark Brotherhood hasn't traveled in centuries. The assassination of an emperor. Go and get some rest, Garnag. You'll be needing it.
Zara, you're alive.
I'm sure people won't be forgetting that wedding anytime soon, Contracts like that are few and far between, it seems. Makes me long for the old days.
But how? There must have been half of the Imperial Guard outside of that door.
Don't forget that I am Shadow Scale. I was, quite literally, born to kill.
How in the name of Sithis did you manage it?
It was a simple matter, really. When one has mastered the art of camouflage, scale becomes stone, becomes shadow. My greatest challenge was deciding which weapon to use, for I am prone to indecision. In the end, I opted for my claws.
Regardless, I appreciate the help back there. They would have caught up to me for sure.
Well, I just did what had to be done. Nothing more, nothing less. I'm just glad I lived to tell the tale.
Huh. That makes two of us. Come, let's share a drink.
You're joking.
We need to talk.
Oh, no time to talk now, my friend. No time. Our mistress needs tending, keeping.
I wouldn't bother you if I didn't feel it was important. I fear something is amiss.
Maybe we can talk for just a moment.
I'm assuming you haven't heard. Rasha is claiming himself to be the new listener.
You jest. You jest with gullible Cicero. Can't you see that's impossible?
He's lying then?
Tisk. Do you mistrust poor Cicero? I am, as you say, just an innocent jester, a fool. Oh, but my work is not foolish, no, for I am our mother's keeper. Our lady has not chosen Cicero, or anyone. Oh, no, Cicero has not been granted that honor. There is no listener. The very thought is insulting. One might even say, maddening.
Then we're in agreement. Something must be done.
Cicero likes you. Oh, yes, Cicero likes you indeed. Oh, how he will pay for this treachery.
Leave it to me. I'll make sure he does.
Okay. Rasha may have lied about being the listener, but please, Garnag, be reasonable. Rasha is the leader of the sanctuary. Without Rasha, what hope do you have? Andronica and Alisan are dead. Pontius is a frail old man. And Cicero has lost his mind since becoming the Night Mother's keeper. Let us not pretend. You need Rasha.
See, Rasha, that's where you're wrong. I need no one.